We look very much into an integrated approach of agriculture. Integrate means you have to look into water issue, into agro biodiversity. So it's not only about making business for the big farmers, but shared value. Shared value with the farmer. That's very important. That's what we stand for. Truly sustainable commercialization of smallholder farmers.
We have 5 projects that used to work in silo, and we were here to bring this synergy and show that the EU works in several areas, but they are all focusing on smallholder farmers. And we are here to make sure that those synergies are created and that Zambians and also the European taxpayer is aware that we are doing amazing things here in Zambia.
Agriculture is something which can put you somewhere when you take it seriously. I'm not employed, but I'm able to earn some income through agriculture, earn money, take children to school, even adding development to the nation at large.
The effects of climate change, such as drought, flash floods, and so on, have actually affected the community of this area.
We want to look at dams, we want to look at water, we want to look at irrigation.
Soko kutaria menda itwa data twanoaberesha katuhiba utimenda mbobumi wesu.
So typically the businesses that come to us have outgrower type models, or they're supplying inputs to small scale farmers, or they're doing both.
I'm very proud, especially on the part where I see my farmers progressing out of good nature seed. They harvest, sell, and build a good, nice house. So I feel proud. I feel like there's much input in that. There's my input in them to progress.
It's not only just to look at income generating activities, but also to look at the component of nutrition value.
Nutrition is one of the focus areas of the EU4MULIMI Programme, and the EU4MULIMI Communication Project has focused a lot on that by organizing the Mumpoto TV show, whereby the experts have invited different stakeholders to discuss the main challenges of nutrition, and not just nutrition in general, but also malnutrition, which is one of the key areas of the Sun2 Alliance.
Bakaliewera ba UNICEF na ba European Union kuvuli huku tenzo ziba lini makonzedi ova kulya pa manyumba taona kuti palipindu.
Wanted to have as many opportunities as possible to interact, whether digitally, whether through in-person meetings, whether through a trade fair, any sort of opportunity we had to touch and meet our various target audiences.
This is the Teen EU radio program. My guest this morning is Eva Stamenova.
We also organized a radio show for the rural target audience. It was in local languages, and it was also a call-in, so people had the opportunity to also ask questions.
We also wanted to reach out to the youth, and the best way to do that was by creating a special reality TV show. So we've created The Shift, Finding the Green Tamangas, whereby we had 8 participants that were challenged to come up with the most sustainable green idea. It had a great success, and I think we really managed to touch the hearts of the youth.
There was a TEDx countdown on every continent, and our event was actually the one representing Africa.
Climate change affects each one of us in one way or the other. And for that reason, we are all part of this fight.
We started with training journalists. So we've created a special media training whereby experts explained how climate change works and why the role of the media is so important to create that awareness with the Zambian citizens. And later, we've organized also a World Cafe The World Cafe is a way of bringing together people and stakeholders of different sectors and making them have a conversation on how we can solve the biggest challenges that are linked to climate change. And together, they came up with solutions that have been handed over to the Ministry of Green Economy.
Developing along the green path is the most efficient and probably the only viable route now, because as others put it, we are reaching tipping points.
I wish that all smallholder farmers in Zambia could develop their farming into a thriving business. It's one of the most noble professions for me, and maybe one day I'll be a farmer too, because they've really inspired me.